Hi, welcome to the Anki Spondy channel. My name is Kristen. I wanted to speak today about something that I've put together at my workplace. First, I put together this YouTube channel approximately a year and a half ago, which has been a very fulfilling experience for me. I think the most fulfilling thing has been when people say that I'm encouraging them and inspiring them, because that was the whole purpose of this channel. And that just, it makes my eyes tear when I get those messages. So I so appreciate all of the messages you send like that, and the ones that encourage me after surgery and everything else. I want this place to be a place where we all feel included and that we can help each other along this journey. But one of the other things I did recently is I asked at my workplace, I work for a big pharma company, and I asked if they had a group for people with disabilities. And they didn't have something like that in Canada. They had one at their United States office. So I asked if I could start one in Canada. And it's been really cool. I started it out and I had some of my friends volunteer because I needed 10 people to join to be able to make a chapter. So I had a few of my friends join and then some other people that were interested. But one of the really neat things about this chapter is that what I thought would be something just for people with physical disabilities actually embraces people with I can't think of the word, but it's neurological challenges of some kind, which would include anything with mental health, like depression, anxiety, but also autism, ADHD, all sorts of things like that. It would be physical disabilities. It would be also like hearing impaired, visually impaired. It's a huge umbrella. And so I think it's going to have a lot to offer for so many people in my workplace. And what started out as something small, and I had to build it, and we had to create all this paperwork and kind of get started. And we haven't really done a lot yet. But what's really cool about this is going to be watching it grow. We have 12 members at this point, but I have all these hopes and dreams for what I've created. And what I hope is that we can create maybe a mentorship program where people with some sort of challenge mentor someone that has that same challenge and teach them how they've overcome it. And that for me, it was something where I thought that I would never be able to work in the office because I couldn't sit in one spot very long, and that was really challenging for me. But through this whole enterprise and everything that's happened with COVID and the working at home, I was just offered a promotion at work, which is really exciting. It's something that I never thought I could really accept because of my issues. And what they've offered is that I can work at home most of the time, which means I can incorporate a stretching routine, my standing and sitting desk, all the breaks I need, anything I need is in my own home, which is wonderful. And it makes it that I can excel more in my career. So I hope that through what I've created at work, I can open up those opportunities to other people. But why I'm telling you this as a group is that I encourage you to see if something like that exists at your workplace, or seek out companies that have things like this. Because the fact that we can make accommodations for people that might need it is so great. And what started me thinking is, I've got my own problems where it's hard if I sit too long. I'll get really stiff and I would be extremely fidgety at meetings, and that can be difficult for me. But I started thinking about someone who might have Crohn's or colitis, and the fact that they may have accidents and couldn't sit in a meeting without maybe embarrassing, humiliating consequences. So I think these kind of things at a workplace are great. So I'm super thrilled that my company has embraced this. I'm so happy that I've gotten a promotion. I'm happy that I can take the promotion that I got, and I'll keep you posted on how I do with my working at home experience. But I'm just, it's been so inspiring these past 2 years. And despite everything that COVID has brought us that's been negative, for me, there's also been some positive things that I may not have taken on. I probably wouldn't have taken on doing this channel if I hadn't gone through a really bad divorce and in the middle of COVID. Really wanted to do something that made me feel fulfilled, starting this channel and then bringing that into my workplace. So I hope you can find something that brings you some fulfillment, and definitely seek those things out, and hopefully use me as an example that at 55 years old, thinking that I couldn't really accept a promotion or move forward or do lots of things in my life that now I really can do. It's just a matter of if there's not an opportunity, it's trying to create one for yourself. Have a nice evening and Happy New Year.